Shalom and welcome to Jewish Life, the show about people and issues in Judaism and some secrets you missed out in Hebrew school. Happy Chanukah and welcome to the season of lights, of joyous and being extremely happy and spreading that light throughout the world. My name is Mordechai and I'm filling in for Rabbi Katzman, who fortunately enough is actually on his way to the moon to light our first Chanukah Menorah, and hopefully that'll take place. In the meantime, to help us spread that light throughout the world, I have our esteemed guest, Rabbi Schmuckler, on my far left. On my closest left, I have Rabbi Hirsch, and on my right, I have Rabbi Chaim Miller, who is author and translator of many Hasidic texts. And what we have here is actually a parade which happens during Chanukah, which blows out the world with light. This idea of light on Chanukah, spreading it out to every part and every corner of the world, and the amount of organizations which go into making different projects around the world in all the different communities is amazing how large it gets. And to help us understand all of this, I'm going to ask Rabbi Schmuckler to explain to me the Chanukah Menorah Parade that we have in New York, a very large parade indeed. What is it all about? I mean, what are we trying to do over here? What are we trying to show to all the people out there?
Well, the parade we have in New York is only one of the parades which we have worldwide. The parade is actually, we have mitzvah tanks, which are motorhomes, RVs, which are transformed to become mitzvah tanks. And on them we have menorahs for Hanukkah, and they're equipped with small menorahs in there to give out to different people.
So it's not just menorahs on the actual vehicles. You have menorahs inside and paperwork and stuff that you're willing to share with the people to bring them more knowledge to them about Hanukkah.
We have literature all about Hanukkah in there that anyone that comes, approaches, or we approach them even, is gonna be given a Hanukkah menorah to light at home wherever he might want.
But it's interesting you say we approach them. The people that you approach, what do they think of this whole light issue? You know, candles and this interesting looking menorah. I mean, they've seen it before, but you know, it's an interesting concept.
Well, sometimes you meet people who unfortunately forgot that it's even Hanukkah in the world, and they're happy to be reminded, and they say, "Oh, it's Hanukkah," and they're so happy to see that, you know, that the holiday is approaching, the holiday is already here.
It's that joyous time they remember as a kid, you know, with the Hanukkah menorah and the dreidels, the spinning of the dreidels, and all the fun they used to have as a kid.
Yeah, and besides for the mitzvah tanks, which we have going around the entire New York area, we also have 300 car menorahs, which are cars that have menorahs on top of them, that when they drive down the street, people can see physically. We're bringing the light physically throughout the entire New York area.
That's definitely something that catches your eye, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's quite an amazing thing. Let me ask you, Rabbi Hirsch, this Chanukah Menorah Parade, it doesn't just happen overnight. I mean, this is quite an organization. You know, this is a very large, as you said, there's many hundreds of menorahs going out there on the vehicles. How does such a thing get together?
That's correct. Well, it takes a lot of manpower and a lot of organization. We could work months on preparing the Hanukkah holiday. Preparing the holiday meaning what we're going to get out there. What we're working on this year is a grand parade of 300 cars.
You know, it's interesting that the holiday itself is not a short holiday.
No. It's 8 days.
It's 8 days. That's quite a lot of organizing to do.
That's true. And we want to keep the cars on the road throughout the 8 days. Now, we're also we organize a parade, an annual parade, which goes down Fifth Avenue in Manhattan, 300 cars, and as
is
Rabbi
Fifth Avenue only, or where does it?
The parade, we gather together in front of the Lubavitch World Headquarters, 770 Eastern Parkway, 300 cars, 50 mitzvah tanks, as Rabbi Schmuckler explained, and we go together with a New York City motorcade escort.
So it's the government's helping.
The police department is very involved. The New York City Police Department, the mayor's office works very close with us to get this project on the road and to keep it organized and move fast. You're forgetting this is gridlock time. This is in December, where everyone's out there shopping.
Right.
And we're coming in, they're closing down Fifth Avenue. We start at Eastern Parkway, we go down Flatbush Avenue, they close the Manhattan Bridge for us. Imagine 350 vehicles moving through.
So this is definitely one
large
project.
Into the city.
Yes.
And then we go down up Houston, we turn on to 6th Avenue, go all the way up to 59th Street.
Wow.
Past Macy's, past everywhere.
You're hitting the main roads.
The main roads, they close down 6th, then we turn at Central Park, we come down 5th Avenue, And this is an amazing thing because gridlock
Very,
is
very large event and happening at such a great time to spread that light out. I mean, what better place and what better time to do it? New York City. And I'm sure everyone who sees it has plenty of friends all around the world that would tell them